immigrants will be convinced that it is the year 1900. They will support President McKinley, grow handlebar mustaches, and crack the heads of the filthy Irish.
A teenage boy will smoke his first marijuana cigarette. Within an hour, he will laugh at the thought of a horse riding a jockey instead of the other way around.
In a truly historic moment, Neil Armstrong's son will land on the moon. His memorable words will be, "This is one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind, and Dad, I'm gay."
There are, in the United States, hundreds of thousands of Kathys and Jimmys in every walk of life, on the farms, in low-rent housing districts, in suburban homes and apartments, and in the better-class neighborhoods of any city or town. For their number is legion, and wherever people live, there also live the mentally retarded. But who are the mentally retarded, and what are they really like? Usually, the mentally retarded are divided into classifications: the educable, the trainable, and the custodial. The educable, with IQs from 50 to 70, can usually profit from academic training. They can, for example, learn to read and write. The trainable retarded, with IQs from 25 to 50, usually are not capable of learning much in the way of academic material, even in special schools. However, they can be taught most of the activities of daily living, including the care of personal toilet and hygiene. Learning to dress and undress themselves is something most mentally retarded children can do. Even the more difficult dressing activities, such as tying a bow knot in a shoelace. They can usually be taught to button and unbutton a coat or dress. It requires patience, of course, but patience is the key to all successful teaching, just as persistence and repetition of effort are the keys to successful learning. They can learn to feed themselves, and they can be taught to avoid the common hazards of normal daily living. The intelligence level of the custodial retarded is so low that they cannot be taught even these fundamental life requirements. As a result, they must be attended to by others throughout their entire lifespans. Fortunately, only about 3 out of every 100 of all mentally retarded people are so classified, really a very small percentage. A mentally retarded person may be of any age: an infant, a young child, a teenager, or a young adult. And many even live to be quite elderly. In fact, thanks to medical science, more and more of the mentally retarded are enjoying normal lifespans. Those with physical disabilities may not be too seriously handicapped.